Hello, everybody. You've reached my floss tube channel, which is a channel all about cross stitch and my journey to stitch all the things. My name is Katie. The channel's name is Jeremiah's mom. He seems to make a cameo appearance. I normally do my floss tubes on Mondays, and I go over what I've worked on since the last Monday. But this week has been kind of different. I decided to join in with the WIP Parade. But instead of doing one really long video, I'm doing daily videos to break it up a little bit and show my whips. Starting of the year, I said that I had 60, and then I get to thinking that I didn't think that that was quite accurate. So on Tuesday, I showed the first 14, and yesterday I showed 15 more. So right now I have 29 pieces that I've worked on this year. So I guess I really have 29 current whips as of this year that I've been working on. So today's is going to be a fun video that I was looking forward to show you things that I'd really like to start. Now I'm sitting here, I really honestly don't remember if I said my name's Katie. If I did, then you already know my name. If I didn't, my name's Katie. And if you are new to my channel, this is me. I'm loony. I forget words. I forget what I want to say. But it's a lighthearted place. We don't take anything serious. So come on and laugh with me because I'm laughing too. If you're returning, thank you so much. I cannot get over the comments. I just absolutely love having conversations with each one of you. Thank you so much for participating. And I'm getting new people because of the WIP Parade, I think. And that's just so cool. I hope you like what you see. This is just me. As far as my stitching, I stitch a variety of things. You never know what I'm going to be working on. So... okay, let's get to today so I can get this posted and I can stitch because I didn't get to stitch yesterday, which is why we're here. So these 12 things are things that I'm probably going to be starting really soon. I can't believe they haven't already been started, so let's go through them. First up, last year, Luminous Fiber Arts did a mystery box, and I joined in. It was a bird box theme. And I use this box, and I love this box. And by the way, I did see that tomorrow morning she is doing pre-orders for the new mystery box coming out this year, and it's going to be stitching themed, and I can't wait, and I really hope I get it. And I kept telling my husband, it's totally worth it just for the box. But really, the stuff inside the bird box was very cool, and I really enjoyed it a lot. So quick advertising plug. Go check out Luminous Fiber Arts on Instagram and her website. I don't remember the exact time, but I know it's tomorrow morning. She's posting pre-orders, and it's very much worth the price. So anyway, in this box, I keep all my Erica Michaels pieces, which I love Erica Michaels. I just recently finished 2, so I'd like to start 2 new ones. I know I said once that I like to only have one at a time going, but we all know how that is. So I finished. I will show you. They do not show up very well. This is the Erica Michaels that I got a while ago. She used to set up at the Pals Retreat in Myrtle Beach, and my mom loved her stuff because it's miniature, and we bought a whole bunch of them then. I used to get them for Christmas, and I am so thankful because the new Erica Michaels, I don't think she can get the silk gauze anymore. So I'm very thankful for the stash that I have. So this is the one I finished not that long ago this year, and it's the winter, and they're 4 seasons winter. And I finished the winter one, so I would like to start the next one. So this is what winter looks like. Finished. And the new one I would like to start is the 4 seasons spring. This is what it will look like. And I am using the DMC, trying to get out of the, there it is. I am using the DMC for this set because they started a long time ago and I didn't get the specialty threads. Quite a few of the ones I've started recently, I have got the specialty threads. This one calls for different gentle arts and weak dye works, but luckily she gives the conversion, so I am going to change to that. So I really hope to be starting the spring one soon. Then the second one I'd really like to start is called Liberty Squared. It is another one of her 40 count silk gauze pieces, and it's just adorable. And I do have the crescent colors and the gentle arts, and it uses a few DMCs. So I'm planning on using those for this one. So I don't know why they get to live in this cool box. It just keeps them all safe. Okay, then another one I'd really like to start is my first ever Erin Elizabeth chart. I got this for Christmas last year from my husband and my son. It is A Type of Christmas. I don't know what it is about this one. I fell in love when I seen the picture. I seem to like wordplay kind of designs, and this one is just too cute. I have this kitted up. It's ready to start. I've heard a lot of people do Christmas designs on the 25th of the month, so we'll see. This would be a fun one to work on for that. And I already have the fabric picked out. I would like to use a 32 count Lugana country vintage country mocha. And so I have the fabric ready to go and the threads ready to go. And once I get it like that, I really can't believe I haven't started it. It could be because the 29 that I've already held up in the last 2 days that I really look forward to working on. So I'm like, really, do I need to start more? But yeah, of course they do. Then, oops, there's my note. I got this one. It was a Nashville release last year. You know what? I just realized it's a Erin Elizabeth. I didn't even pay attention to that until right now. So I have two Erin Elizabeths I'd like to start. This one is American Flag. Czook Stitch was talking about Jardin Stitchery. I had never heard of them. And they do a fantastic list of the Nashville releases. So when I was going through their list, I saw this pattern and I said, well, of course I have to have that. Like if you've tuned in before, we are very patriotic. So this one just, had to come. And it was really neat because they sold the fabric and you could get a thread pack. So I was very glad to get that from them. And I cannot believe I haven't started it yet. It's always sat there and just waited. And in my head, I'm like, well, if I finish one of my patriotic pieces, I can start it. And then I can't finish anything because I keep starting things. So I bought it just as Weigart 32 count antique white Lugana from Jardin, and then they use dinky dyes. It's 229. I can't see the other one. 229 and 66, which is just a real pretty silk, red and blue. And the white actually is not stitched, so that's why it's on a white fabric. So it really, looking at it, it should be a very fast stitch if I start it and work on it. So we know how that is. So Carolyn, you're to blame for that one. In the nicest way. And thank you. Thank you for telling me about a new to me place to order. Okay, then I sneaked this kind of yesterday when I was talking about Noel Gnomes. My lemon bag that I got from Janet Jabber is where my other 3 seasonal gnome pieces live. So I kind of foreshadowed that I'd be talking about them. They have not been started, but boy, they want to be. If I can get them out of the bag. We know how that is. It's been fun. These are by Jardin Prive. This one is titled This in French. When I looked up the English translation, it was In the Land of the Gnomes. This is what I just did as a giveaway. And I have heard from both the people who won. Thank you so much. So I really hope she enjoys stitching it as much as I have enjoyed Noel Gnomes. And Noel Gnomes is close, so who knows which one will be next. So I have that one I'd like to do. This is what started it. I got the Halloween chart at my local stitching store when I was stitching with friends. I had said something about, oh, that chart's really cute to my friends. Don't let me get it. And then one of my so-called friends showed me that they had the fabric in stock. So I said, well, I have to get it now because they have the fabric in stock. And then I flipped it over and seen that there was other seasons in the back. So when I got home that day, I had to order the rest of them. So this is Halloween, Halloween Among the Gnomes. And it's just, that's adorable. I love Halloween. And this is the last one of the three. This is what it says in French. And it's Easter Among the Gnomes. Another just too cute. And I am stitching this set on just a platinum Lugana, which is 32 count. And there's a lot of white in each one of them, so the white really shows up well on the platinum. So that's why I'm doing that. I'm not even going to try to organize that because they have them all separated, so we'll put that over there. Okay. Then I have not started my mental health pieces yet. It's another one that I'm very much looking forward to. That is a stitch along by Candy, the 614 Stitchers. 614 Stitcher. She's doing mental health care sal for May. It's a wonderful idea. I love helping spread that. We all need to take better care of each other and ourselves, so that's really important. So I picked out two pieces that I'd like to start for that. The first one is Sweet Wing Studio Far Better Things. The saying says there are far, far better things ahead than any we leave behind. I got this one because when we recently moved and I lost my mother, we had to leave a lot of stuff behind because we downsized. And the saying just really meant a lot. What we have ahead of us is so more important than any items that we left behind. So I thought that would be a really good reminder. And I got a 40 count Shrekie's Tan from Needle Bling Designs to do that on. And I'm going to use the suggested threads, but I've made a few changes to what my store had on hand. So I'll explain those when I get to that project. That I got that one in August of 2024. So I'm really looking forward to doing it. And then when I was at the stitching store for a stitch day, they had this one on the clearance table. It is by Waxing Moon Designs. And it's called Frugal Samplings. They put two different charts in the same package. I went to do this one. The saying on it says, to feel rich, count the things you have that money can't buy. That's very much a message that we like to remember. We had items that we got rid of, but we have memories that we will never forget. So I got the chart for $4. I ended up getting the fabric for like $9. And so it was kind of neat because it was a really nice, expensive fabric that I got really cheap at my retreat on the sale table. And to show the fabric for this one, it is loaded because I was going to start it yesterday and then we went and did laundry. So I didn't get to start it. This is a 32 count Spellbound linen by Needle Bling Designs. And I really think it'll look good on this. I am using a, oh, what's the thread? It is a, I will pause and go get one. I had it pulled out to start, so it wasn't over here. This is a Gentle Art sampler thread called Dragon Fruit. And I really think it's going to look wonderful on that fabric. That's why I was so excited to start it yesterday, but just didn't work. So hopefully today, we all know how that is. So it's loaded, ready to go. So that one is not going to be, or is not wanting to be started soon. It is going to be started soon. So stay tuned. Okay. Then I have 3 others to talk about. Checking my list and making sure, yep. These are by Luminous Fiber Arts, which is too funny. I kind of talked about her a little bit ago. And her new mystery box that I can't wait to be in line to get tomorrow. I had done first, I had seen Janet from Janet Jabber working on one of these. And I was like, oh, wow, those are so cool. Again, with I Love Birds. Kind of seasonal, not really. Just they're monochromatic and beautiful. So I got several. I have some in my stash. So, but these 3 are really wanting to be started. First, I will show you. I did Gathering Berries. I very much enjoyed the stitch, so that's why I hurried and had to get more. I will show you the finish because you're already here. Might as well have some show and tell too. I used 32 count vintage Country Mocha Lugana for these. I just like the way it shows up. And this is, hang on, this is a Belsoy. I don't know how to say it. It's a silk by Classic Colorworks Belsoy. How do you say that? Somebody correct me. And this was cranberry. So that one is finished. What is it? Belsoy?
Belsoy,
I think it's
Belsoul.
And it's either, you know, hey, you just make an appearance. I got yelled at least by one person that he didn't show up yesterday.
Yeah, so I'm here.
I've heard people say it, but of course now I can't remember.
It looks like Belsoul.
It's very pretty.
Or Belsoy.
Soie. Very pretty and very fun to work with. It is a beautiful silk. So everybody missed you yesterday.
I know. It was awesome.
He was busy playing. He plays Xbox.
Yeah.
And he was happily playing yesterday. And he did the woo that he normally does, but he didn't come over and make an appearance. So I got yelled at for it.
Yeah. I'll try to make an appearance tomorrow, even if it's just to say hi.
Yeah. So then the 3 I'd like to start is Gathering Acorns. That's just too cute. For this one, I have a Harvest by Classic Colorworks. And again, I'm stitching it on the Vintage Country Mocha. Then I have Gathering Clover. For this one, I picked out Collard Greens. Actually, that's what it was suggested. Let me look. For the Acorns one, it suggested paprika, but I'm using Harvest. Probably what they had at the store. And Gathering Snowflakes. And Gathering Snowflakes, I'm using Mer Blue. And I think that was the suggested one for that. And I think I have 2 more in my stash. I don't remember. And it's just the vintage Country Mocha 32 count that I'm planning on using for those. I think those will make really cute decorative pillows. So let's see. I finished gathering berries in August last year. It took me 5 days. Now is when I say my note. So those are 12 pieces that I really want to start. I guess there are really 11 pieces I really want to start, and one that's going to be started. So today was kind of a shorter video. Tomorrow will be longer. Tomorrow is my last WIP Parade video. I'm going to go over things I haven't worked on this year. I'm also going to go over 9 pieces that are kind of UFOs. And UFO and my explanation is unfinished object. I think I'm going to have one that's just going by. It's not going to be listed at all. So I am going to go stitch. Laundry took too much time in the evening and I didn't get to stitch. So I hope everybody's doing great. We're supposed to get storms here in Indiana. Please be safe if you're in a stormy area. It is also nasty hot, so the air conditioning is running full blast. We're having 90s and very muggy, feels like 100 temperature. It's just definitely a stay inside kind of day. So I'll end it the way I normally do. Please find all the reasons you can to smile. Find all the reasons you can to laugh. Love yourself, and good luck stitching all the things. I will see you tomorrow.